This is what I've got here is the star picket mount. And to actually attach this onto the bottom of our hive, so this is our hive here, we need to attach screws. So at the end, it should look like this, but to install that, we want to drill 4mm holes in the small circle of each of these little keyhole sections. So once you've drilled, I drill one hole at a time and then screw in each screw just so that everything's aligned properly. And also make sure to drill directly downwards. Perfect. So I'm just going to blow away some of that dust. And you shouldn't worry too much about the drill catching on the plastic. As long as the drill bit's about 4mm, that should be fine. And for our screw, we want to drive the screw in until the thread disappears. And then we've only got that top part remaining above the surface. Now, if you're unsure if you've got the right amount, it's better just to leave it a bit more, and then once you've installed this in, you can actually drive it down a bit further. So I'll just come in like that. And stopping just there is perfect. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that for all four. And once we've got all four done, it'll look like this. We can then attach our star picket mount. This will fit pretty well onto the star picket, but you'll want to pinch this so that it was really secure. And to do that, just tighten these bolts. Don't over tighten them until the plastic cracks, but just enough that when it's on the star picket, you can't feel it budge at all. When installing your star picket, you want the Y, so the bottom of the Y of the star picket, to be pointing in the same direction that you want your hive to be pointing in when you have it installed. And also it's very important that you don't damage the top of the star picket, otherwise it's not going to actually fit in the bracket. So when you're installing it and hammering it in, I recommend using either a rubber mallet, or if you don't have that, a hammer and a piece of soft wood. That way you're not going to damage the top of your star picket. Now to install your bracket, you're simply going to slide it down on top, like so. And you can see it kind of jiggles around a bit. So to stop that, we're going to tighten these bolts here. Now usually you don't do that by hand. You want to use like a spanner of some sort. We're just going to leave that for the moment. And once you have that properly tightened, this will not go anywhere. And then you can bring your hive with your screws in the bottom, and you can simply place it in, and there was some force, and I recommend holding the top of the star picket with the plastic, and really just, there we go, forcing it in, and boom, you've installed your hive.